going on, everybody? I'm Karl Bethke.
I'm Mike Stadler.
Welcome to The Obsession.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Getting to be almost February here, Mike. And we got stuff going on.
We do.
Getting stuff done in the woods, getting properties ready, because deer hunting is 365 days a year, 7 days a week.
I think it's higher than that.
It probably feels like that more,
Right.
Yeah, more than normal. But okay, here's what I got. This is a interesting one. This is a lady again. Last week's was a lady, and this is another lady.
I like it.
Yeah, and this comes from Kathy. Okay, and Kathy's from Wisconsin too. So it says, what is success for you guys for your season, and has it changed for you over the years from when you were first started till now? Do you think the change has been good or bad? Kathy from Wisconsin. I live in your state, guys, so real about you. Oh, she talks about, basically she's giving us a comment. I live in your state. Love the show, guys. You're both so real. And basically she says something about how she feels about hunting is the same as how we feel about hunting. So that was very nice. Thank you, Kathy. Have our goals changed? I don't really think our goals have changed. But look, when we first started hunting together, and we were doing our TV show, and we were doing all our stuff that we were doing before, we were hunting public. We had, one lease? Mm-hmm. One lease in our public, and then a couple of permission properties that we had to hunt. And we did our TV show, and all of that on that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't put a buck on my wall till 2000.
Yeah.
That was the first buck I ever killed.
And I think we met the year before that, right?
Yeah.
99. That's 1999.
Yeah, 19 and 99.
And 99. So
I think it's worse though, because I think now we do so much more than we ever did before. We just have gotten into it that much more, our hunting wise, because we hunted before.
Yeah.
But I think we really get into it now even more than we did before, because obviously now we've been lucky enough to be able to buy properties
Yeah.
the last several years, so that's a lot better for us than hunting public, obviously, and trying to get in on leases, which is very hard to do.
Yeah.
And keep.
Yeah, there was other people involved, and they seen things different. Our goals were always to be successful.
Yeah.
So we're both type A personalities, first, Kathy. So we're very direct, I think, on how we both do everything. I think the reason we get along so well is because we are that way. And we see things the same. Don't get me wrong, we disagree about certain things, but it is what it is. That's what you do. Your friends and whatever, it's whatever. I'm not going to get pissy about it. Right. He's not going to get pissy about it, but we discuss it and we move through it. But our goals are always pretty much been to be successful.
Goals are to be successful. I think we had a podcast earlier this year on it.
Yeah.
We like, sustained success, and we talked about what our success is.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously she's very like-minded from her comments there. So like our success isn't trying to make other people think that we're cool.
Right.
We don't care.
Yeah.
We like this is why I think our goals are different, because we've moved, not our hunting goals are different, but we've moved more into trying to help people be successful.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So that's why I say the goals are different. Our goals are always to be successful everywhere we go. Like not to be arrogant, but we expect to be successful because of the work that we put in, the shooting we do. Mm-hmm. So, and I always say this, we control what we can control.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you can't control everything. So I think the only way that I would be upset, and I've talked about this before, is if I didn't do everything I thought I could to prepare myself to be successful.
Right. Well, that's why you're at the gym every day and doing what you do.
Be at your best when your best is needed.
You know, that's a good,
say
I like that
I
statement.
say that a lot. Be at your best when your best is needed.
Yep.
So, and it's not needed every day. It's not, you
No.
know, but are you ready for when it is? You know, so.
Yeah, be prepared for anything that you're going to encounter.
Yeah.
And do your best to prepare for
Right.
that.
And I mean, you know, Carl and I take some guys now with us when we go. And it's not that they didn't hunt before, but we're really, you know, they're with us more, so that changes the way they do things.
True.
You know, we force it on you, not gonna lie.
No, that's true too. If you're, yeah.
But they've started to become successful,
Yes, they
you
have.
know, and it's cool to see that. So like, I love seeing that. I love seeing people successful. We talk about it all the time. I love people sending in their pictures.
Yeah. And you guys remember to send your pictures in.
Yep.
We'll show it on Blue Collar Bucks and right here on the show.
I had a lady, she's actually a customer of mine at the bike shop, and she messaged me. She's like, I finally got my deer, and she shot a big old doe. It
Good.
was yesterday or day before.
That's awesome.
In the end part of the season, and I'm like, that is awesome. And she had a picture of it, you know, just a giant doe. You know, I'm like, that is cool as hell, you know.
Yeah.
Success is different to different people, I guess.
Yeah, and you set your own success too, you know. We honestly, we don't change much, you know. And if you're meaning size of animals, no.
No, we still do the same thing that we always did.
Yeah. I will say this, and this was a change this year for our South Dakota mule deer.
Yeah.
We did let more mule deer go this year than we've ever. And the reason was, we chose to do that, and the reason we chose that is this is the location we get to bow hunt mule deer.
Yep.
And we're the only ones that bow hunt mule deer on this property.
Yep.
So the family that owns the property, they gun hunt them, and they take one or two each year, however
Yep.
they decide to do that. And we're lucky enough to be able to come and bow hunt. And that is exciting for us. And there aren't that many of them. And this year, we let a few of them go that in years past, we would have shot.
Yep.
But we've decided, you know, I guess, did our goal change? Yeah, there's a low number, and we'd like to see more of them, so we let them go.
Yeah. We're hoping that they stick around there because of the properties.
Yeah.
It is a rather large property, and, you know, his family owns another property connected right to it,
Yep.
and then a lot of cattle land around it.
Yeah, 100%.
So they have a really good chance of staying.
Yes.
And they didn't shoot any this year
No,
with the guns.
that's good.
They didn't.
No.
It's not saying that some around them didn't, so,
Right.
you know, we're hoping that maybe this coming year,
Yeah.
maybe some of those that we passed are
Yeah.
not getting that this
And,
year.
and a lot of the landowners doing a lot of management to
Yeah.
help the herd itself increase, which is great too. So, but yeah, I don't think we change much.
No.
No. Our goals have always been, since we started the podcast, so this is year 5 for our podcast, and our goals are to help educate you guys to make you better hunters, Kathy. We're trying to help people, and we're talking the average everyday people. We're talking the guys and girls that go out and they have small properties to hunt, or they hunt public. And we're going to show you some techniques, and we're going to show you the stuff that we used over the last 26, 27 years to be successful. And we'll show you our success, and hopefully you'll share your success with us also.
Yep.
And that's what it's all about. That's what Blue Collar Bucks is also about, our Facebook page. And if you guys get a chance, be sure to check that out. But, I mean, that's pretty much answered the question, don't you think?
Yeah, we keep doing what we do, you know.
And we will keep doing
We will
what we
keep
do.
doing what we do, you know.
How's that go? You might not like us,
Yeah.
but we don't care.
We don't care.
We're going to show you the stuff that's going to make you
I
successful.
know at least one person likes us now.
Well, there's a lot of people
That's
that
pretty
like
good.
us, but, you know, you always have the haters.
Yeah,
But,
continued success is what we look for, you
Yep.
know, and that varies every year.
Yeah.
I mean, on size of animals, that doesn't matter to us. We just want to be successful and do everything we can to be successful. I feel the only way that I wouldn't be is, like I said, if I don't put the time in.
Yeah.
And that's not happening.
and you remember, you guys you set your own goals for success.
Yeah,
We don't establish your goals. You establish your goals. You know?
don't
We
set your success off somebody else's success.
Yeah, that's
'Cause that
100%
happens too
true.
much, and that's not real.
And that's 3/4 of the problem, what you see on social media.
Yeah, that's 100% of the problem.
Yeah, that's 100% of the problem. Hey, do you have anything for BS Corner this week?
I do not have anything.
All right, well, we'll have to do a better job of BS Corner, but,
Our corner is BS enough.
well, there's plenty of BS. Are you gonna try and look something up
I
quick?
was looking real quick.
Okay, well, we'll see what we can come up with quick for you guys, but,
If you keep babbling, I might find something.
well,
Is that
I'm
up?
good at babbling.
Was that outside voice?
Wait a second, just keep working, god dang it. Get on it,
It happens,
yeah,
it
you're the smart one in this.
I don't know about that.
That being said, you know, you guys, you know, set your own goals like we were just talking about, and don't get too caught up in, you know, numbers, BS, size, antlers, all that stuff. Be happy with what you got. You will see some things on the internet that, well, I got one
Oh, good.
just out of my head here.
There you go.
A certain individual, and it's Lee Lakowski.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, well,
There we go.
I mean, you know, I like Lee. First thing we're gonna say is Lee and his wife Tiffany are very successful people, and they do a great job.
Great hunters. Not
They are
taking away
good
from them.
hunters, not taking anything away from them.
Obviously, they're great hunters.
But when you're gonna be arrogant enough to say that your wife set the precedence for all female hunters, in other words, there was no female hunters at the time that Tiffany started hunting.
I did see that.
And she set the precedence. Don't get me wrong, Tiffany is a good role model, especially for the ladies, Kathy. And I don't know if you like her or not, but what I'm gonna say is, there isn't one individual who sets a precedence for any type of hunter. I would say if you were gonna go with the female hunters who were successful before Tiffany, you better start with Ralph's wife.
Vicky's.
Vicky's, yeah,
She's been around the industry and hunting for a long time.
yeah, Vicky, and then, I think, well,
Bachman
yeah,
has been doing it for a
Melissa,
long time.
yeah, Melissa's been doing it.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of ladies who've been very, very successful in hunting. The one thing I will say for you ladies, you don't need, in my opinion, I will say I don't mind looking at it, but you don't have to be, and some of this is AI, which I've seen, but don't be the lady hunters or female hunters or who are showing skin around their animals,
Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
you know? And a lot of that is AI, BS, I ain't gonna lie. And I will tell you this, you know, if you're an attractive woman, obviously men are gonna look, you know? But most of us know it's bullshit if you're all made up and everything and you're with your deer. Because the majority of the time, in my opinion, you know, you're not gonna be going into a tree stand wearing full makeup and everything.
Yeah, I think, you know, when we talk about these other hunters, you know, you talk about, you know, any of them, Lee or Tiffany or, you know, Waddell, or, I think, I'm gonna say, I think some people relate to some of them better than other people do. So there's
True.
always gonna be a piss and match about it.
Yeah.
And I'm not even getting into it again, because we already did once. But, you know, some people might relate to that more, some people might relate to Tiffany more.
Yes,
Some people might relate to Bachman more, some people might relate to Vicky more.
yeah,
You know, but yeah, to say that, I don't, and that would be like saying it in the whitetail show part of it. There's been there's so many great hunters
yes,
that are out there that, you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
and there are gonna be people that maybe they love this guy.
yeah,
You know, there might even be people that like us better.
that's true,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But then there's gonna be people like, well, they don't know this guy, so that guy sucks. So that's not right either.
yeah, yeah.
So, you know.
It's okay to voice your opinion. You can be cordial about voicing your opinions. You know, I do believe that at times people get into a position where they become a little more arrogant and they make statements that, in my opinion, like the one I just called out, is kind of BS.
I did see that I saw that posted a bunch of times, actually, now that you brought it
Yeah.
up, I didn't even think about it. But I saw a lot of people post that and they were not nice.
Yeah.
There was a lot of shit on there that I couldn't believe that people were saying, and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think, and like, it goes to what you're saying, like, it gets carried away. Like,
Yeah.
really? Like, you could just say, you know, I don't agree with that or whatever, but there was some nasty shit that got put on.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah. I mean, when people are talking about
Like, come on.
sexual
I'm
bullshit
not- yeah,
and
that's
shit like
just
that, that's
absolutely
crap.
ridiculous,
You know, and I'm not defending what Lee said, but he doesn't need to deal with
No,
that.
that's horseshit.
Tiffany doesn't need
Yeah.
to deal with that.
Like,
It's
you
all
know,
bullshit.
you don't know them. I don't know them personally.
Yeah.
We've met them
Yeah,
a long time ago. I'm sure they don't remember us.
I can guarantee it.
Why
yeah.
would they? You know, and I'm not saying that, but like that kind of shit, like, and we've had people threaten us.
Yeah.
Like, come on, get over yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
just because we disagree on a certain thing.
Yeah, like if you want to say that she's not that into the industry, that's great. But if you start going into other aspects of it, like, you're not going to say that about your wife or my wife either. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah,
You know, like you have a problem then.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So we'll leave that one at that.
Give us
That's-
your comments. That's
yeah.
what we're doing it for.
Throw the comments out there. Let us know what you feel about that. We're always willing to listen to what you have to say, and if it's a negative comment, we disagree, you're going to get a comment back.
Yeah, we'll comment to you.
Hopefully you enjoy that also. So we appreciate each and every one of you.
Yeah, buddy.